Alright, so I'm in a different truck, if anybody notices. I was listening to a video earlier. It was a government thing, I'm not sure. Fauci hearing, and Rand Paul is running it, and he's starting to now grill Fauci, and with all these facts and data that's, it's pretty obvious that there is a political shit with the COVID. But anyways, I've been saying for some time there's going to be a flip before the flop, and what I mean is momentum is going to swing back to the right because things are getting shitty. The policies and everything that's been put in, the way they handled COVID and the way they're handling everything else is obviously making it worse. And what that's going to do is cause all of the Trumpers, the right-wing side of things, which I agree with a lot of their stuff, but not all of it. And what it's going to do is it's going to make everybody want to go, aha, fuck you, I told you so. But we can't do that. We got to all understand that we're being pushed one way or the other. And so the flip before the flop is where the media and the narrative is going to actually flop. I have a theory that most people can kind of see through the bullshit. They're just scared to admit it. And most people that I come around in my day-to-day life, we all kind of agree with about 85% of shit. And I have a feeling that that's how the rest of the world, including California and New York and places that tend to be more liberal, maybe the percentage is a little more, but for the most part, really it's just the loud ones that control the narrative. I don't believe it's the majority at all. But either way, we need to be careful in getting mad at one another, and that is the other side when I say that. Because yes, they might be full of shit, or we might be full of shit. But either way, you got to start seeing that these political things, not saying that COVID was started out as a political thing, but anytime they take something and politicize it, we need to understand that they're wanting to divide us. And if you can't see all the labels that sprung up in the past 10 years, 20 years, with all the different kinds of sexes and identities, listen, everybody is different. They have their own power. And some people have an advantage and some don't. And it has nothing to do with color or race or even class. If you use what your purpose, what you're here for, if you use what your God-given talent and the tools that the universe provides, well, you're not going to be too worried about comparing to your neighbor or your brother or your enemy, because you're going to understand that we're all here. The good and the bad is all here because it has to be. It's all part of the puzzle.